Oh man, he's just a pretty young thing. He's sitting up in there, riding the sugar walls. What are you, some kind of pervert or something? You like dicks? What up, YouTube? You're looking at your favorite guy, Do It With Dan, unless you hate me. And then you're watching your least favorite guy or some kid that you call a faggot on the internet computer box thing that you have in your house. Or maybe you do it at work. Maybe you call me a faggot at work, which is cool because then you're getting paid to call me a faggot, and then I like that. You know, like, good for you, man. Living the dream. I don't think of it as that I have haters. I just have fans that are in denial. Right now, I'm on my way to school to waste my life.
I admit I'm a flirt. Tell your girl I said hi, but don't worry if she texts me, I will not reply.
This guy was gonna get over, so thank you. Sorry. Or, I don't know, fuck yourself, I don't care. God damn, that's a lot of wood. So, I got the new Yoshi on. If you guys can't tell the difference, I wouldn't be surprised, just because, you know, like, riding the wind noise really probably cuts it. Yeah, what's up, man? It's just like, while you're cruising, I don't expect you to be able to hear the difference in the Yoshi. Man, I'm so glad I didn't do a wheelie right there, because that was a cop. I was about to be like, thanks for the, you know, like, I was like gonna be like, thanks, you know, like for honking and shit, so I'll do a wheelie for you type of deal. I guess that's how people say thank you around here. But instead I didn't. Oh, here we go, here's the sound test. It sounds pretty good. Hey, that's pretty nice. Hey, that's pretty good. With ad-doobs. Is this the same guy? How'd he get in front of me? Nah, this ain't the same guy. Yeah, I'm on my way to school to waste my life. I think college is a fucking waste, but I'll be the first person in my family to graduate college type of deal. So it's a big deal or something, I don't know. My mom's really into the whole, like, hey, you need a college degree thing. And there's no way that living off of YouTube can last forever. I don't think that's... I don't know. I don't see it lasting forever, but maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll be fucking 80 years old making old people shit on things videos. Calm down, bro. It's just a prank. It's just a prank, bro. You shot on my wife. It's just a prank. That's assuming I fucking make it to 80 or whatever. I know that they're saying that people who were born in my generation live a lot longer, but I don't see it happening. I don't see people like myself living that long. But I think I'd rather die young and happy than old and miserable. But I'm using young as a relative term. Don't get me wrong, like, I don't want to die tomorrow. I want to continue doing this shit. I like having a lot of fun, so I think that's part of why I want to calm down a little bit. Because it'd be really easy for someone like myself, doing the shit that I do, to get basically fucked over by doing something stupid on my own end. And that's why I don't know. It's funny, man. I've been thinking a lot about that lately, like death and stuff. Not in like an emo way, you know, but more of in like a, you know, like a romantic way. I don't know. I don't think there's a romantic way. Like, here, death, come here, give me kisses. Kissy, kissy, kissy. I'm in the process of getting the CBR looking nice. Because I guess the Magna might be taking a little bit longer to get done type of deal. He hasn't messaged me or called me and said that it's done yet, so I'm assuming he hasn't even started on it yet, the hardtail frame, which I'm fine with. I wasn't really in a hurry with that anyway, and I know the guy can do what I want him to do. So I'd rather it take a little bit longer than to get it rushed and it be shitty work, you know, quality over quantity almost, except it's not quantity, it's time. A higher quantity of time? I don't fucking... Today I just don't know shit, apparently. I'm saying I don't know. I know a lot of people are gonna ask if the Yoshi makes my bike any faster. The first day I rode it, after I put on the Yoshi, it felt, I'd say, more torqueier. Like, it felt like it was easier to get up in second gear just by throttling it. But it was also cooler that day than it normally is too, so maybe the colder air temperatures had something to do with that. I think a 1 horsepower difference at the most, and you're not gonna be able to feel that. I don't think anyway. God loves me too. Oh God. Look at all this attention I need. There's so many bumper stickers on that truck that I want to knock on its window and be like, please. Nothing's worse than a coexist sticker on a Prius though. I need all the attention in the world. Which I'm sure people say the same thing about me. I'm sure I seem like someone who desires attention because I ride around with a camera on a fast motorcycle all day long. Here we go, I'm about to pull my shit. Pulling all types of shit. Thank you to the Vegas biker, I think was the original one who showed me that. When I think the Vegas biker, was it? That he like closed this dude's gas cap and he freaked out and he tried to fight him. So he like fucking sped off. And when he speeds off, he like gets caught at a red light. So he just dips around the red light like that. He's like one of the original moto vloggers that I used to watch before I started moto vlogging. I remember thinking like, how fucking clever is that, dude? Tooth is made by Versace.
I can kamikaze gingerbread Bugatti. I can switch lanes, Donald Trump private plane.
Is it the same douchebag that always parks halfway in the motorcycle parking spot? I fucking hate that guy, dude. You're not all the way in it like you normally are, but you're still a piece of shit. Whew. It's hot as fuck all of a sudden, dude. I'm not really that hot, it's just humid as tits. God, I hate the South. Just like the South, the temperature will rise again. It's Uncle Ruckus. That's the extent of my jokes. That is the extent of what I can say. Dude, I am so fucked with school, man. This semester's killing me. I just want to pass, that's it. Here's the issue. I'm not what people would call smart. And this semester is running me through the ringer right now, dude. I am dying. Vroom, Aquaberry diamond sitting dancing in your face. I'm on my way to go register this motorcycle. I am tired of riding dirty. I got a little squid there. See that little squid running in there? What you doing, buddy? It's Jack at a clock. So right now I got monster fairings on the way. I got a really cool vest thing I just got from a company who wants me to do a video on it. I'm still trying to find time to do that right now with school and shit right now. But basically it's one of those inflatable vesty vests that you attach to your motorcycle, and if you fall off it goes poof, and it explodes, and then you get saved by the vest. Oh, glorious wind! And there's a stoplight! Why do you do this to me, Lord? God, that truck is so big. Like, fuck. I wish I could sit here and tell you guys that I'm really good at school and I'm smart and I get good grades and all the girls like me and all the boys want to be me. That's not true. Only the first part's not true. All the other stuff's about right. Also, I'm 6'4" and I drive a Lamborghini and I'm fucking your mom. I bet registering this bike is gonna be fucking expensive. I bet a lot of you guys are gonna ask, Dan, why isn't the bike registered to you? That's because registration is fucking expensive. Actually, no, the registration on this bike was still valid up until this month, so now I'm just making it valider again. I don't know how it works, but yeah. So the only two places I've considered moving to would be Texas or Florida. I've not really considered any place else, just because I know for a fact I could, you know, ride around there like daily. So I know I wouldn't be cut off from the biking community if I moved to either one of those places, but dude, it's fucking hot in Georgia. I'm right there on the coast of Florida, by the way. I am 30 minutes from the coast of Florida, the Florida line, the Florida-Georgia line. I mean, I'm not far away from Florida, so I get a pretty good idea of how Florida is. I think Miami or Tampa would be a cool place to move to, but at the same time, I think Texas would still be bestest. Get it? See what I did there? Yeah, it's okay. I know you're probably gonna unsubscribe for that. The only thing I don't like about Texas is that I'll be kind of moving away from the coast. Living on the coast is nice. I like being able to like live right there by the water. It's pretty and shit like that. And I know how YouTube works. Every single person's gonna suggest that I stay in the state that I'm in because you live there, or I should move to the state that you guys live in, because that's how it works. Dude, they fucking demolished this prison or whatever this was. I think it was a prison. I was arrested here once. Like, that's where they put me. Yeah, when I got arrested that one time, this is where they put me. And now it's gone. God, it's like my second home. My home away from home. What are they doing with all the prisoners and shit? Or the jail people? Are they gone? They just let them go? All the people can go free. Everybody is free now because we need a new jail. So you guys go have fun. All the murderers and shit, do not enter. Can we just fucking take a minute here and listen? I don't want to look at the back of your fucking Prius. I don't. I promise you I don't. Time to go get this bitch registered for a really just outrageous fee, I bet. $10 says it's just ridiculous. Dan is legal again. At least, now I'm 100% legal. I mean, I never ride around without insurance, but I have a bad habit of riding around a bike that's unregistered. And I don't know why I have that habit. For the sake of legal reasons, I might just be making all this shit up. But it doesn't matter now, I guess, because the bike is 100% registered to me. And I've got legal registration almost ate shit there because I'm short. Yeah, while I was sitting there putting on my gear, right? My jacket and helmet and gloves and all that good shit. One of the construction workers that was out there working on destroying the old building or whatever, he says to me, he's like, oh, smart idea talking about the jacket. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I learned my lesson 2 years ago, you know, wear gear or you'll disappear type of deal. He goes, bro, that's a good idea. And that was them right there, actually. And I was like, what do you mean? I mean, like, obviously, yeah, but like, you know, you don't just say that shit unless you got a story, right? So this guy tells me that about 2 weeks ago, went down during about 90 miles an hour. And said God must have been watching me because I didn't have no breaks or bruises or cuts or nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? I went down doing 60 and broke both my feet and lost all the skin on my hands. He wasn't even wearing a jacket, he says. Apparently he had a nasty concussion. According to whoever was watching him, said he went down and landed in a ditch. He went down in the grass only, so he had some nasty grass burn, I guess if you want to call it that. But no fucking road rash, nothing. He said he's going around a turn doing 90 miles an hour, couldn't keep with the lines, I guess, you know, just fucking went into a ditch at 90 miles an hour and didn't die. No like burn or nothing like that. Like, dude's perfectly okay, minus some like grass burns and a concussion. Are you fucking kidding me? That's incredible, dude. He said that all his bike suffered was like a bent rim and a bent fork, or bent forks and a bent rim, something along those lines. I'm like, damn it, dude. I don't know, man. He's right, though. God must have been watching him that day, or whoever's up there, or whoever he believes in, you know, type of deal. People are gonna ask if I'm religious now because I kind of blew off the whole God thing. Like, yeah, I'm religious. I believe in a higher power. I believe in a God. I'm gonna leave it at that. But it feels good to be right and clean, man. I feel like I got a fresh start here, you know? It's kind of refreshing. Like, hey, I'm driving legally. Oh my God, that's fucking dumb. I am hungry. I got food at the house, so I'll just eat food at the house. That way I don't have to stop and spend money. I've spent too much money today. Registering my bike was $450. Fucking ad valorem tax, dude, I hate it. Basically, ad valorem tax, I don't know if the whole, like, US has to go with this, or, like, it's just Georgia, or Georgia and Florida, or what. But in Georgia, we have an ad valorem tax, where the government decides what your bike's worth, or your vehicle, or your boat, whatever, and then they tax you at, like, 6% of the value of the vehicle. That's what ad valorem tax is. It cost me $450 to register this motherfucker. And that's why I usually wait so long, is because it's like a $450 bullshit tax the government decides that you need to pay. I fucking hate it, dude. I really do. That's my little fuck you to the man, I guess. I don't know. That's not even like fuck you to like the cops or local government. It's like fuck you to the fucking state government. Fuck you. Fuck you, government. You killed Michael Jackson. I know you did. I have a test I need to take today that I'm so not ready for. Dude, catch this, right? This is like how much bullshit college can be, and why I recommend, you know, you just figure out another way to get rich and have fun and do whatever you want. So 2 students in one of my classes was caught cheating on an exam, right? You know, fuck them, right? They should fail, whatever. And I'm not saying that I've never cheated on an exam or something like that. Like, don't get me wrong. I think cheating in school is pretty appropriate at certain times. But 2 guys got caught cheating in school. That's fine. Punish them. Fuck those guys. But the teacher has decided to take it out on all of his students, and he's basically hanging the whole class because 2 students cheated. Like, what the fuck, man? He's like making it almost impossible to pass the class, and like, I'm already struggling enough in his bullshit, dude. He's pissed. Like, I get it, he's mad. Like, fuck those guys who cheated. Punish them, fail them, expel them. Don't fucking take it out on me. I didn't do nothing that you know about. I didn't cheat that you know about, so please stop. Please knock it off. Like, I'm not a kid person. I fucking hate kids, to be honest. They're smelly and they're loud and they can't talk and they don't have jobs. They're like little drunk people that you have to take care of all the time. At the same time, I can totally appreciate kids getting into the whole like sport bike thing. So I try to be nice to kids especially when I'm on my sport bike. Because, you know, getting kids into the community is an important thing to me. Like having new riders, a new generation. I don't want riding to die out. More people need to ride. The government needs to recognize that motorcycles are a thing, especially in a lot of other countries. They put out less emissions. They're fucking more compact. They don't take up as much fuel. I mean, motorcycle. So it's important to me that riding stays around. Also, it's fun. So it looks like next month's bike meetup is going to be April 30th at Tom Barger of Brunswick. We always do a bike meetup, meet there around noon, hang out till about 2 or 3, go get food, or maybe we'll have food there where everyone can eat and, you know, maybe have a beer or two, but stay sober enough to where they can ride home and shit. Have a big ride afterwards type of deal. I'm not really sure on the super details yet, but we're trying really hard to contract some girls, if you know what I'm talking about here. I'm trying to contract some ladies, some bikini babes to come out and do some bike washes. Right now, we're trying to go through one of the local stripper clubs to see if we get some chicas, some chichis out. That's Spanish for titties. Kind of get some pretty girls to come out and wash some bikes. Oh, Billy! We get some pretty old stripper ladies with some big old titties out there. It's almost as if I were one of the real boys.